RV8.4. You already know what it is. It's your That's it. That's all my name is. I don't have a real name. We getting live. We getting lit tonight. Party in the house. You know what it is. Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello, hello,
Hello. Hello.
hello, 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 people.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
I gotta test the stream. I just gotta test out things. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Why are you not picking up? Hello,
Hello.
hello, hello, hello. It is RV8.4. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello.
It is RV8.4. Big dog in the house.
Just trying to make sure that the audio works properly. Hello. 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 Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Who's there? Big dog in the house. You already know what it is. Skinny penis. Oh, damn. You got the lights looking good.
Hey, Darren, can you hear me?
Hey, test out the speaker real quick. I don't know if it's on yet.
Hello? Oh my god.
It's RV8.4, everybody. They're worse. The fleas are worse down here. That's not good.
Hey, 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 I'm in the house. Stay in the house. Living at the house.
We in the house still.
No, I'm at the house.
We gotta turn off the echo.
Hello, 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 hello. Yeah.
The only
Hello?
mixer that I'm about to turn off. Hello. This one doesn't have that on. So one of the mics is for the audience, but it shouldn't be coming out of that speaker. You know what I'm saying? Try to
Hello? Hello?
Ah, found it.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello. Talk about airline food. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
It's plugged up.
Are you guys the ones running this?
Yes, we are. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. It's all good.
The block here, which means he's probably asking.
Hilarious.
Hello, hello, hello.
Alright.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, we need the.
Test, test.
That's the one. Wait, you're very close. Yep, that's it. Yeah. like the movie cards. Oh my gosh, that's so
Remember one
funny.
time you guys took the office chair from
The office chair.
all
You took it from the study
the
room.
way to Chick-fil-A, and you wheeled
What?
me to Chick-fil-A, and I remember I was like crying, and I like told the guy at
From what? From what door building?
Jennings.
No, not Jenny.
And then I'm like crying to the Chick-fil-A person, and I was like, hey, like, I really just want like a lot of cherries on my milkshake.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Just give me $5.
Do you have Venmo or anything?
We have Cash App, if that's okay.
Ooh, I don't have Cash App.
I can pay for both of us.
Okay, I'll pay you back. Ow. I really should have Cash App.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
Clients stopped using Cash App and just started using the app that is connected. So it's five.
Oh no,
right?
5 each, 5 each. Never had to do that before. Cool. You got it?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yay! Of course, thank you.
Are you just
Amazing.
You go next? Alright. You guys need a bathroom? It's the first door to the right.
I was gonna say I do need a bathroom.
Anyway,
We're live right
Hey guys, what? Hope you guys are ready for, how long is this? An hour? 2 hours?
it's like an hour.
Hope you're ready for an hour of fun, giggles, and maybe some slight uncomfortability.
That's amazing. Yeah. I have absolutely nothing to say. We're just here. We're queer. We're living. I'm here to cheer. I wish I had a beer. Almer has finally returned home. Jin the shaman has finally returned home. God bless.
Woohoo!
That's it. That's the only update. Show starting in 15. Wait, hold on. Is this bitch working? Yeah, it's definitely working. Hmm? Actually, where is Almer? Almer. I can't find the man. Alright, it's whatever.
Oh, thank you, girl. You gonna break this for me? Sure, I got a 5. Oh no. You have a Cash App. What is Cash App?
I have 5.
You have 5?
I think.
Oh yeah, we're live right now. I need to do more promotion with all of it, you know what I'm saying? This good. Oh hey. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Pretty much ready and set. We'll get you started in like 15 minutes. Yeah. Thank you for coming out.
I don't.
You don't have fun? Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. How you doing? Hey, what's up? Just give me $5. Alright. You have a Cash App? Yeah. Oh, Cash App? Yeah. Alright. My bad. Tell the street people.
Tell them where you been.
Is this on speaker? Okay, nah. You know this shit. Yeah.
Yeah?
God bless.
Preach. Word from the wise man. The OG shaman. Hello. $5. We have cash app.
My name is Jalen. Jalen, nice to meet you. I'm Alec. Do I make music? No, I don't. I'm trying to get. I like DJ sort of, but my deck broke, so I haven't been doing it recently because I don't have the funds to get a new one at the moment.
All the instrumentation was expensive.
It's so expensive. Yeah, I can't even think about that right now. Unfortunately,
All of
too much.
it.
Okay, so did you make music? What? How long have you been doing that for? Okay, so like 4 years, 5 years almost. Cool. You like produce everything? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, I want to learn how to do this. I
Yeah.
made my first beat. I'm gonna use it for
Yeah?
a project, but it was kind of spur of the moment. Like I won't really, it just
Yeah.
kind of happened. But it's like some noise, ambient. I don't even really know. Like,
Ooh.
but I don't even listen to noise or ambient that much. For
Yeah.
that. Like, I don't even know where this spawned.
We're like,
Like,
hey, it came from the heart, it came from the
just-
soul. That's what your soul sounds like. So there you go.
I do want to do it more because
Yeah.
once you have your own sound, that's where you really
Yeah.
so. It's college shows are more money than rap shows.
That's insane.
It's whatever.
Yeah. I want to get a tall boy.
Want to get a tall boy?
Yeah. You're still not drinking? Until when? Next week?
Until the 22nd.
Nice.
Until 2 weeks.
2 weeks from now. Okay. 2 weeks? 10 days. 11 days.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, if you could prop it up next to the seat or something.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, bet, bet, bet. And just like,
You know what? I didn't even realize I gave you the tape on, so maybe you might even be able to
that's
use it as a
I
reference.
want to sit in the front row.
alright, bet. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
What if I don't want to get refunded?
Anytime, like, I used to bounce first at the comedy club, and I would like give people a spiel where it's like, hey, you know how you always see people heckle at comedy shows? You're not supposed to do that. And they're like, but that's always what goes viral. And it's like, yeah, because some drunk dumbass gets called out.
Yeah.
Do you want to be the drunk dumbass?
I don't think you want to get yelled at.
Yeah. And so often it's like, you know, I know you've been working. I know you've been touring on these jokes and writing and editing and workshopping this, but I would like to make this moment about me right now. So every single time. It's always a short guy. 'Cause they can never handle their fucking liquor. No, short people always want to fight me. All right. Case in point. 6'2". Yeah, no, that's always been like the case. Is like just because like I was always aware of my size, so I always had to like be very hands off because I was afraid of like injuring someone. And short people picked up on that. And so I like that. I always had to deal with the middle dog syndrome. Case in point. What's up, Monty? Hey, buddy. How you doing? Love that fucking jacket, bud. In fairness, Monty doesn't have what's known as situational awareness. That's good, Victoria.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Save the energy for the stage, little buddy. Wow. It's like they give premises and you see who can make the best like live. Wait, no, that's Jackbox is who comes up with the best answer.
Jackbox TV. Yeah. It got hated last time. I was giving you a hand. I said I was giving you a hand. I'm joking.
All right, hello, hello.
I won't get
Hold on, let me turn this up a little. All right,
Coming through all right. Okay. Let me adjust this a little. You know what I'm doing. Okay. What's up? What's going on with y'all? Yeah. Welcome to the second monthly RV8.4 comedy night at the Madhouse. Make some noise. Yeah. I'm your host tonight. I'm Emil. And we got a great show tonight. Just a couple things before getting started. The bathroom down here is out of order, so you'll see a sign on there. Use the upstairs bathroom if you really need to use it, or piss like anywhere else, just not in the yard. Great, thank you. What else? Oh, trash back there for your drinks and cans, please. Everyone, like, you can turn your head. It's right there. It's silver. If I see shit in the yard, I'm gonna get mad and get Kyle to kick you out. That's Kyle back there. Yes, sir. Okay. All right, we're going to get started. I'm going to get off this stage. So first up, we got Jordan Phipps. Make some noise. Yeah.
Hey guys, how are we doing? Good. How was everyone's day? Did we do anything crazy? Did we go to the folk festival? I did too, and I got lost. I'm directionally challenged. I want you guys to get to know me this evening. So something that's really important to me. Do you guys like sandwiches? Nom nom. I do too. I do like sandwiches. I eat them a lot. That's not like LOL quirky. I went to Subway. I had a hard day at work, so I went to Subway to decompress, you know, and I get there and my order is a 6-inch chicken bacon ranch on Italian herbs and cheese. Delectable! And I order that, and I'm just, you know, sitting back, processing my day. And then I notice he takes it out, and I'm like, damn, this dude's packing 12 inches. And I'm like, I don't know how we got here. I'm a little concerned. Like, is he flirting with me? He's going to get me 12 for the price of 6. But in reality, I was like mad as fuck because I was like, oh, I know what happened. I'm going to have to pay for a foot-long sub now because he wasn't fucking listening. And I don't have that kind of money. I'm an educator. I want you to know the 12-inch sub wasn't the problem. I can take all 12 inches. I'm a big girl. Okay. So I pull out my credit card because he can't know that I'm poor. And he charged me 6 inches, gave me the whole foot long, so he was flirting. I want to get that straight. And then, is this thing on? And then I gobbled that thing up like I said I would. I can take all 12 inches. Did my tummy hurt after? Yeah, it did. You know what else makes my tummy hurt? When you have a crush on someone. You know, it's the scientific term is butterflies. You get butterflies in your tummy. And they tell you that that's a bad thing, but like sometimes we just got anxiety. It's okay. It's fine. So I've set the boundary because I have anxiety that as long as I don't shit my pants before a first date, then it's going to be fine. Because like, and it's not an evolutionary thing. It's not me being like, my brain is telling me he's a bear. No, it's just gross. If you shit your pants before, don't go on the date. At least spread your ass cheeks in the shower. I don't know. If you want wiener, you get it. Back to sandwiches. I really love sandwiches. I am a proud member of the official BLT Club of Richmond, Virginia. Isn't that niche? Did anyone know there was a BLT Club in Virginia? Neither did I. I thought I was joining the LGBT club. I don't know. I do have dyslexia, and I noticed there was a G missing. I just thought that like this was the cool kids club. I'm the G, in this situation. No, I read the contract and I saw avocados and I was like, oh, okay, that's advocates in Spanish. I speak un poco español. I got it. It's okay though. I did find my way to the official LGBT club eventually. Woo! And it's a big part of my identity. So give it up for my identity. Thank you. Thank you. It's actually pretty embarrassing because I don't want to say that I'm bad at being gay. I love women. I just don't know how to communicate that. Like, there was this girl, right? And I was talking to her, and, the body language was cool. She does this, and so I give her a wet willy. And she said, "Get the fuck away from me." And, I mean, what else was I supposed to do? It was right there. But, another example, I just can't get pussy. It's fine. We're not gonna rat on my rizzing skills anymore. I am actually, so fun fact about my family. My mom was our most recent coming out story. She came out as a lesbian three years ago, and my parents officially got divorced 2 months ago. My dad, divorces take a long time, yes, but my dad's also an advocate. He's a good advocate, an avocado bueno. And he was like, well, I can just can I transition? And that's not how that works, Jason. But I really appreciate it. So my mom's a lesbian, I'm bisexual, and my 2 little sisters are also out, which is great. We love that for them. My brother, though, he's 10. He's never had a girlfriend or a boyfriend, so we're just waiting it out. What he does have, he has a perfume collection, which is pretty neat. But he's still very much a middle school boy. He'll drench himself in the shit, but instead of Axe body spray, it's Chanel No. 5. This stench is designer. He sent me this picture of Sabrina Carpenter, and he was like, Jordan, she's so beautiful. Such a sweetheart, so respectful. I saw the photos. This was a sexy photo shoot of Sabrina Carpenter. She had tiny, tiny clothes on. She was contorted all these different ways. At one point, her crotch was in the air. I saw the pictures, and I was like, come to mama. I love you. But he said she was beautiful, so I am no better than a middle school boy. But he hasn't come out yet, so my family tree on my mom's side is gay, 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 pending. Let's talk more about where I'm from. So I'm from the mountains, Southwest Virginia. I like to explain the terrain as rock plant. It's lots of plants on a big mountain. And there's also coal mines, and there's crystal mines there as well. So naturally, I am a crystal girl. Does anyone know anything about crystals? Does anyone want to guess what crystal would be my favorite? Because I have one, of course.
Rose quartz.
Jasper, rose quartz, okay. A lot of people tell me amethyst, and I don't know what that means. I just think that that's the only rock they know, which is fine. But wrong. My favorite crystal's meth. It's a family business. We're all family over there. I don't take it, but I do know it has energizing properties. It's an amphetamine. I love rocks. I started bringing geodes to bars because they take away your pepper spray, you know? And like, they're sharp, they're dense, and when a bar person is checking your bag, they don't see a rock and think weird. They think, oh, she's annoying. So, ladies, anyone of smaller stature, we love the short kings here, of course. Let's David and Goliath those motherfuckers. Self-defense rocks! Take my pepper spray away again. I'm not bringing it anymore. What else do I want to say? I swing both ways. I'm scared. I'm really scared. You want to know why I'm scared? AI is getting pretty scary. I'm a scientist. I was reading research about this, and AI will now blackmail you. There was this guy who was going to shut down his software, and the AI knew somehow that he was having an affair and cheating on his wife, and it was like, oh, I'm going to send these pictures to everybody. AI scheming. People have AI therapists now, AI boyfriends. Though, personally, I don't think I would ever date an AI. I prefer non-binary people. And, like, I don't know. I don't think robot sex would be fun. Just, it's really cold. And, like, I have a vibrator. Like, I feel like that's the same gist. And also, like, do you guys think that robot cum would just be like battery acid? And like, fellas, don't catch wind of this. I don't want your partners to be like, damn, like, he needs pineapple or water, maybe a vegetable or two. And they tell you it tastes bad, and you're like, Robocom. Robocom. Because it tastes like battery acid. What else? Oh, so trees. I really love nature, guys. I really love nature. You know, in science class, when they tell you if you yelled at plants, it would make them grow. That's wrong! It hurts their feelings. It puts them under stress. That's true. Look it up. And have you not heard of the weeping willow? It's weeping all the time. The weeping willow only lives 50 years-ish. Have you guys ever yelled at a tortoise? No? Tortoises can live up to 200 years. The body keeps the score! We just need to be nicer to each other. I was seeing this guy, and he had some insults for me that I don't know how I feel about. Like, early on, we were trying to, I was trying to be cute. I had the hiccups, and you know how it goes. And he goes, bitch, you have a goofy ass hiccup. And I was like, yup. Who says bitch in 2025? And then when he was breaking up with me, I was crying, of course. And he was like, stop. And I was like, why? And he was like, You kind of sound like Carl Weezer when you cry. And that one really stung because I also have a really big crush on his mom. But if he doesn't watch out, I'm going to be his stepmommy. You motherfuckers. I'm going to kill his dad. My cat. Let's talk about my cat. I'm really pissed off. My cat keeps fucking with my magnets. I bought these magnets from Petco, and it was cat butts in a variety of colors. And I was excited. I put them on the thing, and then I went to work, and then I came back, and I noticed he knocked down all of the cat magnets except for the black ones. And I don't really know. Is my cat a racist? Does he have really good taste? You know what I mean? Or is he superstitious? Black cats are, 13, Friday the 13th. I don't know. No, what really happened? He's inbred, so he couldn't. The side of my fridge is black, so he couldn't see It was the same color. I used to have a black cat. Her name was Maggie, and I miss her. I have 2 cats right now. They're indoor cats. They say that outdoor cats are bad for the environment, which, I mean, that's true. They kill birds, but, I don't know. I think my cats have them beat. Their shits are vile. They are so grody. It's like Chernobyl level nuclear, these cats. And then after they're done, Nagasaki and Hiroshima-ing my house, they leave litter everywhere. They're litter bugs. Save the turtles. That is all I have. You guys have been amazing. And I've been Jordan Phipps. Do I just put this back on or do I give it to you?
Awesome. Make some noise for Jordan Phipps. One more time. Yes. New to the stage here at the Madhouse. So, hell yeah. That was sick. Okay, we're going to keep it rolling. Next up, we got Blake Carlson. Make some noise for Blake Carlson. Awesome.
Everyone, give it up for your host, Emil, everyone. That's great. Good stuff. Good hosting. I was actually also at the Folk Fest today. You actually see the worst fucking people at the Folk Fest. Not Jordan, though. Not you. Also, who says bitch in 2025? Bitch! I do. So, shut the fuck up. I did. I went to the Folk Fest. I saw a group of 30-year-olds comparing hand sizes. I almost shoved my fingers down my throat so I could throw up on them. I also passed by a couple, and they were talking about Halloween costumes, and the guy goes, "What about Jim and Pam?" And I was like, "What? Bitch? In 2025? Not that I'm better than them or anything. I'm the kind of guy that spends a nice night to himself and calls it a meevening, okay? That's, it's not cool. I don't know. And my friends are always trying to get me to come out, They're like, "Come out! Come get drunk! Shoot some pool!" And I'm like, "I can't. I got a meevening, all right?" And they're like, "What about tomorrow?" And I'm like, I should have told you. It's actually a full weekend. I apologize. Yeah, tonight I'm watching Labyrinth. And tomorrow I'm making a puppet. I'm booked. I don't know. I decided recently I'm going to start taking down missing cat posters. Because nobody else will, okay? Half these fuckers are fine, you understand that? I've been looking at the same missing cat poster outside my laundromat for over a year now, all right? He's home. I think we can all agree. Or he's like living out a Pixar short somewhere, probably. I don't know. And I get, like, you're happy you found your cat. You're not going to go down around town and take all the posters home. I understand that. But the posters are still there. And here's the important part. I am still looking. And I'm getting worried because I can't find these guys anywhere. I'm looking for 3 cats right now. I don't know. Okay, so maybe missing cat posters are acceptable, but I do think they need an expiration date. I think we can agree on that. Can you imagine that? Just like, have you seen Cheddar? Last seen in Jackson Ward on Marshall. If not found by December 1st, 2025, forget about it. Yeah. He's in the wind. I don't know. I like, let's see, I had a flow, who cares? I don't like missing cat posters. You know what I do like? I love the phrase baby on board. I love it. And I like it so much that I've like started to use it in my daily life. But like only when I agree with something, you know? Like, you want to take shots at 11 a.m.? Baby on board, all right? You got a hook for my birthday party? Baby on board. Look at her, too. She is, look at the, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, hooker's an offensive term. You would prefer that I refer to you as a sex worker. Baby on board. I apologize. That's my bad. I'm learning. I'm growing. I love words though. Love baby on board. I love the words, like the verbiage people use when they're like asking you for money. Like I'll walk around Carytown and people will be like, you know, do you have $1? Could you spare some change? And then this one guy, on this one day I walk by, he goes, do you happen to have $1? Like fate was involved or something. Or like maybe he was setting up a magic trick. I walk by, he's like, do you happen to have $1? And I'm like, no. And he's like, check again. And now I have $1. Words, man. It always comes back to words with me. I really like that I can't say the N-word. I do. I do because I like rules, you know? And black people. But I feel like a lot of like white people's argument to like want to say the N-word is like so they can sing along. So I think primarily like rap, like they want to sing along to gangster rap. And can I just say, singing along, it's not very gangster. Like if that's what they're going for, they can find something. You know what I sing along to? Show tunes. That's what I sing along to. I like to smoke. You guys like to smoke at all? Big smoking crowd. Currently, what I like to do, my favorite hobby, the weather is actually getting really nice. You know, we're kind of in that cool in-between. What I like to do is I like to sit on my porch. I have a porch now, not flexing. Thank you. Porch gang. I like to sit on my porch. I like to smoke a little bit of weed. I like to relax. I like to listen for big trucks to come around the corner. And then I guess what kind of big truck it's gonna be. It's awesome. Every single time I'm high, out of my mind, I hear those big wheels rolling, you know? I hear that big engine roar. I'm like, it's a fucking fire truck. I know for a fact, okay? I live near a fire station. It makes sense. I love fire trucks. Every single time, it's a fire truck. And then I'm like, no. It's a little longer. It's a little louder, okay? I can hear the yellow. It's a school bus, all right? It's 4 o'clock. School's letting out. It's a school bus. And then it turns the corner, and it's the fucking UPS guy. And it's like, you know, I don't know what I have to do to see a fire truck. I think I'm just going to start taking long walks around my neighborhood and throwing away batteries. I think that's what I'm going to do. But it was the fucking UPS guy, and at least he had my batteries, so. I do impressions too, by the way. I've gotten this pretty recently. People will come up to me and say I look like I have rich parents, which fucking sucks. I don't like that. I want it to stop so bad. I don't like it. It's not true, okay? My parents aren't rich. They're well-to-do. There's a big difference. They wear spats, and they listen to the opera. They have tiny little glasses. I'm gonna actually get them. I want a little drink, but I bought the only drink at the store that had a cap on it, so I gotta unscrew the cap every time I want a little drink. Jeez. All right, it's October. Here's an October joke. Do you guys think anyone named Roger has a birthday on 10/4? Okay. Here is a country version of Will I Am. I do impressions. Here's a country version of Will I Am, okay? Well, I'll be. The country version of Will I Am. Let's get relatable. I hate art. Fucking hate art. I know you guys are in the same boat. We all hate art. That's why we're here, right? I do. I hate art because it's subjective. What's that about? Like, what does that even... Like, I don't want to go to the VMFA to draw my own conclusions, all right? I just want to know which of the dogs is winning poker. That's it. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, like everybody says, I just need 5 of them to be the collie's a cheating bitch. That's it. It's all the closure I need. Fucking hate art. Trying to be more open on stage. Outside, it's about as open as you can get, right? I have a condition that I've been meaning to talk about, and I know it's maybe not the most relatable thing. Not everybody is sort of with me in this condition, but maybe some of you are. Maybe I can kind of make you feel a little bit more heard. When I come in chunks. Yeah. I went to the urologist last week. Apparently the medical term for it is crumbing. So. Anyone else? I can't come on my girlfriend's back anymore. She just folds, you know? It's like I'm hitting her with a sock full of gravel every time. It's leaving a bruise. I'm like, babe, I can't do this. Your friends are going to wonder what's happening. I'm abusive, but I only hit the small of her back. Okay, all right. Let's see. Comedy's hard. It is, like the writing part especially, figuring out what a joke is, where it goes, how to punch it up. And I have a premise, and I don't really know about it yet. And it's like, you guys know in movies and TV when two characters are kissing, and one of their gum, ends up in the other person's mouth, right? I think it's like a common trope, you see on movies and TV. And I like it. I think it's romantic. And I've been toying with a similar idea where two lesbians are scissoring so hard that one of their tampons ends up in the other's vagina. Yeah, now we're talking. I didn't have you until just then. Welcome aboard, my friend. What's your name, by the way? Chris. Hi, Chris. I'm Blake. It's nice to meet you. I wish I had a piece of crowd work I could do with you. Is there anything that you like to talk about? What is your current favorite hobby? I talked about mine. Oh, you like making music? Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I like music. I do comedy, but I listen to music quite a lot. It's Another favorite. What kind of music do you like to make? Do you like, play guitar, piano, sing? What do you do? Oh, you do drums? Okay, cool. Like drum kit kind of thing? Oh, neat. All right. I wish I could play the drums. I have some friends. All my friends, the one instrument they want to play is drums, and it's like I feel like the hardest one to pick up. It takes a little. Yeah, all my friends are white. I don't, and not all my friends. I don't know. This is. Sorry. Yeah, I don't mean to have you scared. I really apologize. Yeah. I'm gonna start doing jokes again. I really appreciate this time with you, Chris. Though this is awesome. Go with God in your drumming experience. Do you have any shows you want to promote while I'm up here? No? Okay. All right. Watch out for Chris, though. If you hear drums, it could be him. There's a non-zero chance. So Baby on Board, that kind of came out of like taking a lot of drives. Like I'll drive up, to where my parents live. I'll drive, kind of all around Richmond, Virginia. I go up to DC, and I see those signs. I see a lot of like vanity license plates, and I fucking hate vanity license plates. Does anyone here have a vanity license plate? Good. Okay, I would have popped your tires. But I hate, and more specifically, I hate like joggers with vanity license plates. And I think you've seen them around too. It's always like KT runs, runner for life. Get out of the car. You've got a bumper sticker that says my other ride is my 2 dirty little feet. So either prove it or get back in the Jetta and shut the fuck up, Katie. We're on I-95. No one's jogging anywhere. Put the Nikes away. We're all wearing Crocs and Birkenstocks out here. I drive barefoot. Anyone else? I was lying. That's weird. Like little SpongeBob toe action. Just a little bit. All the time. I got a dick in a butt. Just a little bit more about me. I want you guys to really know who I am. I got a dick in a butt. I do. Don't laugh. I have a dick in a butt. Okay, and you guys know exactly what the fuck that means, all right? It means jizzness in the front, farty in the back. All right. Jizzness in the front, farty in the back. Thank you. Jizzness in the front, farty in the back. Comedy comes in threes. So do I. I don't. I'm tapped out after one. It's called a refractory period. It's a serious thing. I played ultimate frisbee in college, which, you guys could probably tell. Yeah. Not only did you nod, but you verbally went, yeah. Yeah. You're like, he probably has a frisbee in his trunk right now, and he's dying to throw it. I do. Anyone want to huck a frisbee around a little bit? No? You're looking like maybe you want to. Okay. Thought I was going to make a friend. I played ultimate frisbee, and it was like, I'm not a super athletic guy, but I played freshman year, so I joined the team to make friends, and I did, and it was nice. The silver lining of the whole experience, I got to go to Myrtle Beach my freshman year. We went to Myrtle Beach for spring break, or spring Blake, as I like to call it. And it was cool. Yeah, we got to sort of bond over the course of the week. We drank, we smoked, we played frisbee, every little boy's dream. And at the end of the week, one of the guys, he comes up to me, and he goes, "Hey, Blake, we've been watching you, on the beach, top off. We've been watching you. And me and some of the other guys, we were wondering, we were wondering if we could take body shots out of your collarbone." And I don't know, we'd bonded. I really had to think about it, though. And I was like, fucking baby on board, All right, I've been Blake Carlson. Everyone give it up for your host, Emil. You guys have been great. This is really fun. It started to rain a little bit, and then it stopped. I did that. You're welcome.
All right, give it up one more time. Give it up one more time. Yeah, it did start to rain. We had to make a few adjustments to the mixer over there, put a cover on it and stuff. But it's good now. I also hate missing cat posters. This is probably not the best time to say this, but Amer's got a cat. And actually, give it up for Amer. He's back from Egypt. He just got back yesterday. Yeah. Your cat ran away for a night. We didn't know where he was, but it's all good. He's back. He's back. That's what matters. Okay. We're going to keep it moving. Next, we got Chris Waller Jr. It's his second appearance on the stage here, so make some noise. Yeah.
Very happy to be here, y'all. Very happy to be here. Got this shit out the mud, y'all. Raleigh, North Carolina is a very rainy area. I wish more things other than food had expiration dates. Imagine how much easier your life would be if you knew exactly when your friends would betray you. Like y'all start arguing more frequently every day and they just start to smell more and more like feet. These are things I think about. If you couldn't tell, I am very depressed. Recently, I've started having panic attacks, which I know most of you guys don't do comedy, but you typically want to avoid that. Having panic attacks as a stand-up comedian is a lot like being an Uber driver, but every couple stops the car tells you to kill yourself. Is Seth Rogen here? Yeah, like imagine every couple stops the radio is just like they laugh out of pity. I've been like this a long time. I remember when I was 12, the doctor sat me down. He was like, son, you have chronic depression. And me being 12, I'm like, huh. Can I give it back? He's like, no, son, this is something that's inside of you. Now, thankfully, my brother was next to me on like his iPad or something, so I was like, I bet. Guess not my problem anymore, is it? Yeah. It's just been dire recently. It's just been dire. I kind of live in a shitty apartment area. They were giving tours just the other week, and behind the glass, there was this dude with like this scraggly beard and what I can only describe as a tattered wizard cloak, just yelling obscenities at the people inside. That's my roommate. Yeah. I've been listening to his spells for years. I'm actually the second most powerful wizard in the building. I'm the oldest kid, so I'm kind of obligated to have my shit together. And, you know, my mom the other day, she was like, when the time comes, are you gonna let me and your father stay at your house? And that really broke my heart. Because I had to look at my mom in her eyes and say, house? I don't think you know the son you raised. I mean, I'll be like if I have a landlord to hide you two from. You gotta understand, my parents were well into their 40s when they were able to buy a house. So if we adjust for inflation, I won't get mine until ever. It really sucks, man. I had my shit all figured out when I was a kid. I was gonna have a pickle fountain in the living room. Nowadays, I just scroll through Zillow and I'm like, I think 3 walls is enough. It doesn't rain every day. Do I need a roof? I give a lot of grace to my friends. You know, sometimes when they're late to stuff, I really want to chew them out for it, but there's a voice in the back of my mind that's like, what if they're a vigilante? So whenever they say something like, "Oh no, I got stuck in traffic, I won't be there for dinner," or whatever, I just send them an emoji, a wink. And I'm like, "Go get him, Tiger." It's a Spider-Man 2 reference for anyone. You know. Yeah. I've been watching a lot of TV recently. I hate when foreign shows try to act like they're based in America when they're not. There's just so many cultural differences that are like a telltale sign. Like, I remember I had to stop watching this one show. Someone said, and I quote, "That pussy's got some kilometers on it." Turns out, slut shaming and the metric system do not mix. I love the bad boy trope in old media. I think it's hilarious that white people's idea of rebellion is just a leather jacket. You know, like they say something like college is for pussies, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, he's not like the rest of us. This cracker's got some salt on it." I love that, like, no matter what race you are, all my friends are white is always a red flag. We much like Blake, people growing up thought my parents were rich, which like couldn't be further from the truth, but I'm not gonna tell them that. Like, no one's ever gonna be like, "I'm lower middle class actually." Like, when I was in school, I actually used that as a tool to mitigate the bullying. I started threatening kids with connections I didn't even have. Like, someone would try fucking with me, I'd be like, "Hey man, back up. My dad knows Diddy." This was like 2012. We did not know at the time. The threat has doubled in value, though, hasn't it? No, we weren't rich. I remember one time our car broke down on the side of the road, and this was like in November, so this is really gonna cut into the Christmas budget. So, but my dad, he doesn't want to freak me out, obviously. I was still pretty young, so instead he's like, "I just got a call from the North Pole. Prancer passed away." I think he said Prancer because in his mind, if Rudolph had died, that would have made world news. He's like, "This is very tough on the Claus family, so they might not make it to our house this year." So in addition to my Christmas list that year, I wrote like 2 pages expressing my condolences. And on Christmas Eve, we just had cookies, no milk. We poured it out for the OG. I think I got the better of it, though, because when my brother was growing up, they told him that the tooth fairy had stage 4 wing cancer. Yeah. And I think I'm gonna continue the tradition. I'm gonna tell my son that the Easter Bunny got his tubes tied. I don't walk around my apartment naked because I'm terrified of FBI raids. Are you doing that on purpose, or is that your true laugh? I don't know who that is, but what was I talking about? Yeah, I'm terrified of FBI raids because throughout my life, people have been getting my name wrong. Like, they'll say it's like Chris Wallace or Chris Walker or something like that. What if Chris Walker is like a wanted terrorist? They break into my place thinking I'm him, and I'm like full Donald Duck in it. I got a T-shirt on, nothing underneath. Now I'm free balling in that Guantanamo Bay. One of my friends recently alerted me to this interview back in the day of Mitt Romney saying that his favorite meat was hot dog. This may be like the one and only time I ever agree with a Republican. Because that's not, like, you can't classify a hot dog as one meat. That's like half the Looney Tunes cash crushed into one wand of flesh. That's not one meat. Like, what's your name? Yeah, you. What's that? Joseph, yeah. let's say we cut Joseph into 16 pieces, right? And then we like add parts of you, add parts of Chris over there, and we like put my head on that. What would we call that besides a horrific murder suicide? Growing up, my mom put me and my brother in swim lessons because she was this was for years, because she was very adamant about us defying stereotypes. We never got to practice on time. But we didn't have to pay for the lessons either, because the instructor's husband was my dad's bootleg guy. I don't mean to brag, but I saw Alvin and the Chipmunks 2, The Squeakquel, about 3 days before everyone else did. You guys aren't missing much. I don't think the Chipmunks could exist in the real world, let alone tour. The second they touch down in the South, they're going to somebody's crock pot. My mom's from Louisiana. She knows what each Wonder Pet tastes like. People ask me a lot when I knew I wanted to be a comedian, and I always tell them the same thing. It's when I finally accepted the UFC wasn't an option. Heavyweight division, of course. It's okay. Now I get to do this. Stand-up comedy, or as I referred to it on my LinkedIn profile, part-time motivational speaking. That's how I'm going to rage against the machine. I'm going to get invited to Fortune 500 companies all over the world and just tell dick jokes for 20 minutes. Last time I had a panic attack was on stage. It was like, I was sweating like a codfish at a Planet Fitness. It was crazy. And then I was trying to think of the jokes. I just couldn't think of it. My mind was blank. The only thing I could think of in my head was the fact that I don't know Mr. Potato Head's first name. Or Mrs. Potato Head's maiden name. She had a life before him. What it was like Starchworth or something. Peelerton. Now that we know each other, anybody here got racist grandparents? Yeah, I know, Jack. You got the shirt. I think you're lucky though. Like, it's urgent. I think you're lucky though. Have you ever seen your grandparents try to be woke? It's not a fun experience. Last time I was back home, my grandma was sitting next to me, and she knows I act and work with people of all walks of life, so it showed solidarity with that. She was like, you know, I don't know why my grandma sounds like Matthew McConaughey. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. She was like, you know, I think it's about damn time they let the gays vote. You know, the whole room's silent because my family's weird about checking elders, but me being the agent of chaos I am, I'm giving her the poetry snaps. I'm like, yes, Nessa and Nana, go off. Later that night, my cousin announced that she was going to start teaching in India, and my grandma was like, you know, when you get there, you should tell them it's a goddamn shame what happened to them. You know, they were here first. I don't really blame her for that one. I blame Columbus. Speaking of racist relatives, I got this uncle who's just fucking insufferable. And that my gripe with him isn't that that dude's cock is massive. He's got road rash on the tip, man. Now, my gripe with my uncle isn't that he's a Republican. Not even that he's a black Republican. It's that he's a stupid black Republican. Last time I talked to him, I forgot how we got to the conversation, but got to the topic of gun control, and I was like, I just don't think the average person necessarily needs an assault rifle. And he was like, well, I disagree. And I was like, well, this will be good. He's like, I have the right to protect my home. What if one day at night, 52 gang members show up on my doorstep? That's the entire gang. Like, not only that, he lives in the suburbs, so they would have had to commute. Like, it's hard enough to plan a trip with just 5 people. You got 52 people to all agree on a rendezvous and then establish transportation to said location. You're not innocent in this situation. You did something. And armed or not, you're not going up against 52 gang members. You're not John Wick. You have sleep apnea. You have a machine you have to hook up to your face or you will die. If they don't kill you, your septum will. You think that when Chick-fil-A got exposed for being homophobic, that affected the cow's social life? I think they were coming up to him on the farm and was like, hey man, I don't really feel comfortable grazing with you anymore. I got a gay calf at home. This friendship's E-I-E-I over. I haven't heard the Rogan laugh in a minute. I must be dying up here. There's this epidemic with men recently that I don't think we've caught on to yet, where we won't evolve as people, we'll just take up gardening. I got friends that don't even apologize anymore. They just hand out rutabagas. I'd cut them off myself, but I'm running low on cash right now, and they are my only source of fiber. So once I start shitting normally, they're out of here. This is fun. How much time do I have left? What was that? Oh, awesome. What am I going to do? What do I want to talk about? What haven't I talked about? This is the second wettest I've been at a comedy show. Let's see. I come from a long line of gamblers. So when people say their ancestors are smiling down from heaven, I have to assume that mine are making parlays. My family's been in Virginia for centuries, so there's probably some person that's up there that's like, I bet you $50. I bet you $50. He gets a hangover at work and can't come in on Sunday. And then there's another ancestor next to him that's like, I accept your wager. And then maybe there's a third person that comes up. He's like, hey, got room for one more? And they're like, fuck off, Adam. I also come from a long line of Baptists. I've been reading a lot recently. Mainly just the captions of TikTok videos. And I recently found out that Harry Potter takes place in between 1991 and 1998, which means that in universe, it's very possible that Tupac was killed by a wizard. There's Rogan. All right. I'm Chris Wan. Thank you very much.
Dope. Give it up for Chris Waller one more time. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Making a second appearance here on the stage. I love that gang member joke. I love hearing it every time. What a 52 gang member, hilarious. Okay, last up we got Monty Giles. Make some noise.
Monty Giles, give it up for him. Ooh. I am here, everyone. Make some noise. What a lovely show. It's always so scary in the back. I'm looking at the back of y'all's heads, and I'm like, oh, God, what if they hate me? But y'all look like you're having a good time. You don't hate me. Cool jacket, right? It's a really cool jacket, dude. I feel like the wall in a Chinese buffet. I feel like if you put your hand in my pocket, your nails would be done if they came out, you know? I did this thing I like to do before I go on stage. Same thing I do before I go to work. I smoke a bunch of weed, and then I take my Adderall, and then I drink coffee, and I'm like, who's gonna win? You know what I'm saying? It makes everything, it's like, what kind of person am I gonna be right now? What are y'all gonna think of me? I'll start. I'm a little gay. I'm not fully gay. Don't clap yet. I'm not. I'm gay enough for like a straight man to get by in America. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I wouldn't kiss a dude, but I've seen a dude and been like, what? You know, if he spun a bottle, if a bottle happened to spin, if we were in a closet for 5 to 7 minutes, maybe in heaven. I don't know. It really helps me out in life. Like, I was at the folk festival today, and I got 2 corn dogs, right? I got 2 fucking corn dogs. And the people I was with were at the top of the hill. Now, if I was a homophobic man, walking with 2 glizzies up a hill, that would be like being in hell. You know what I'm saying? Just like this. Walking up to saxophone, you can't do that. But me, I was brave. I had 2 glizzies proudly. I kissed one on the way out. Mwah. I looked at an old tita. That's a Filipino aunt. I looked at an old tita and I deep throated it in front of her. Cause I'm not gay. Just a little bit. I am. This is how I endear myself to the crowd. You know what I'm saying? I like to. Would he? Won't he? You know. I do. I heard someone say they were. Can we do some? What's your name? Yeah, it's Maya. Yeah. Hi, Maya. What's your name? Joseph. Hi, Joseph. Nice to meet you. How tall are you, Joseph? 5'8". That's good. That's so good for me. Maya, how tall are you? You're 5'4". Crazy. Check her, dude. Be 5'4" fum. I'm 5'7", and that's fine. Please don't take my lunch money by the end of this. I didn't know. I thought 5'7" was average. You know. Did someone hear that from all the way up there? I hope they get altitude sickness. I'm not saying I'm scared of tall people. I'm just saying when they're close enough to me, I will headbutt them in their penis if they stand up too quickly. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be. I didn't know I was short. I didn't know I was a short man living in a big man's world until I got on Hinge. That opened the small door to my complexities. That's a word. It's a big word for a big man. Now I got on Hinge, and you know you can fill out like all your profile. You know what I'm saying? It's like eye color, blah 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 blah. I got the height, and I put 5'7". I put 5'8". I put 5'8", and unprompted, I swear to God, the app was like, not all information has to be public. I had no fucking idea what that meant, so I was like, yeah, I'm mysterious, you know. So now on Hinge, I'm 9'5", haha. The world's tallest bachelor. Because if you show up for a 9'5" date, you're dumb. You deserve to be with me. And my cool jacket. Dude, I got so many compliments on this jacket today. I almost got offended after. I almost got scared. I had anxiety. I was like, dude, what if someone tries to take it? I really it would be so bad because I wouldn't oh God, my arms would get caught up. Have you ever thought about what you would do in a situation? Have you ever been in a crowd of people and you're like, I could beat up none of these people? That was me today at the folk festival. That was me watching white people square dance, being like, ooh, my odds aren't good here. It's really fun. I'm biracial too, so I look at white people and I'm like, please just keep dancing. Don't look at me too hard. I see everyone's looking at me too hard now. And so I tell people I'm biracial and they squint at me like I'm a movie far away. They're just like, I don't know. Shut up, Puerto Rican. It's raining right now. Is that good for this microphone? If I got electrocuted in front of everyone, wouldn't that be nuts? That would be sick. Thanks. That's so cool. I'm here to make you laugh, and you're like, dude, if you died, oh, brother, fucking rad. Does anyone here know CPR? Oh, wow, a bunch of people. Hell yeah. Don't fight to bring me back to life altogether. I don't know CPR. Honestly, that's a good thing for me because like I saw a car accident the other day over like 2 blocks over by High Rollers, and it was bad, and I was like, I can't help this at all. Like I can't add, and it was so cool for me because I really had somewhere to go. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't burdened by like, oh, I could save a life. Like, what would I walk up and be like, y'all good? Like that's thoughts and prayers. I don't know. I don't know. That'd be fun. Blake Carlson was up here, and it honestly, Blake Carlson, I'm so glad no one shot you in the neck. I'm very. It makes me so happy no one shot you in the neck. That'd be so cool. Did anyone see that? Yeah. That obscure video. That I woke up to that. You know how hard it is to have morning wood and see a Nazi get killed? Because it's not the type of pleasure I want, you know. It was a lot of blood, though. It was a lot of blood. More like Charlie Squirts, am I right? Because that wasn't pee. That's my favorite joke. I don't care what anyone says. Let me poll the crowd. Who thinks squirts pee by a round of applause? Who doesn't? And there's the correct answer. There's hold on. Come here, bro. Come here. Hell yeah. Ladies, check my boy out. Ooh, he'll eat you out to R. Kelly album, dude. He don't give a shit. That is the thing. People are like, squirts a little bit of pee. Who cares? I swim in the James River. You think I'm scared of putty? You think I'm scared of a little putty? You know, I am scared of putty right now because it's October, and I've been watching horror movies with my girlfriend, and it's really bad because I'm not a brave guy, you know, and it's really hard to, like, eat her out. She opens her legs, and there's just a creepy door in the background, just, Arr! And she's like, go in, and I'm like, but what if the monster's in there? I do this thing. I like to do this thing where I'll ask my girlfriend to check under the bed for me to check for monsters. And if she says no, then when we're having sex, I'll act like the monster's pulling me under the bed. And that's how you last longer. That's just fellas, write that down. The old monster under the bed trick. Ah, you can play it up too, dude. Ah, the bully, you listened. He appreciates me. I don't know. I'm going to a haunted. Has anyone been to a haunted house yet? No, not yet. Yeah, it's on the calendar, dude. Isn't it? I don't know. I don't know if haunted houses scare me anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just someone just comes out and they're like, ah, and you're like, okay, you know. Like I want to go to a haunted house where it's just like P. Diddy and Jeffrey Epstein holding chainsaws, just someone holding a laptop with all my student loans. Ah, fuck! Oh my god, what are those, dude? I defer my shit like a motherfucker, bro. Dude. I treat my student loans like dads on Maury treat their kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, those are not mine. Oh my god. Speaking of reality TV shows, anyone watch To Catch a Predator? Yep. Okay, so the funny thing about To Catch a Predator I realized the other day is that those dudes, as gross as they are, in their head they're going on a date. So their fit is the date fit. Isn't that so funny? Like it's gross they want to fuck kids, but like it's hilarious they think they can pull on cargo shorts. You know what I'm saying? Like kids like a lot of pockets. And I hope before Chris Hansen comes out right when they walk in and the girl's like, I'll be right back. I hope they're just like, oh no, like nice fit. I hope that hurts before Chris Hansen comes out and he's like, I like your joggers. That's just a funny thing I had. I like to look at bumper stickers. Anyone do that? Is anyone a bumper sticker watcher? What an asshole I am. That's how comics try to segue into joke. Does anyone look at bumper stickers? Woo! Yeah, thank God. I saw a bumper sticker when I was walking here, and it said, "What are you gonna do when Jesus comes?" And I thought about it for a second, And I'm not religious anymore, but I'm like, I probably would have to swallow, you know what I'm saying? Because what are you going to do? Say no? That'd be wild. Take your communion. Yeah. That's an atheist right there. Doesn't want to take the body of Christ. Then I thought about it. I was like, yeah, what if that's what Charlie Kirk had to do to get into heaven? You know what I'm saying? Because also, like, dude, this whole Charlie Kirk shit got me so fucking weak. This motherfucker, like, y'all remember what he was saying before he got shot? Yeah, he was talking about, like, gang violence. Not even, like, the cool way. Not even, like, the King Von way. You know what I'm saying? And, like, the gang violence. What a funny thing just to make that, and just, where was I going with that? I don't know. And people are like, oh, it's a tragedy. And I'm like, yo, you have a coworker who you thought about, like, yo, I hope they get shot in the neck. You know what I'm saying? Like, wishing death upon people is not an abstract concept. I was walking here. I saw a fucking dude, and he didn't compliment my jacket, and I was like, I hope you get hit by a car. If he got hit by a car, I'd be like, wow, my mind. With this microphone in this rain, I feel like Hillary Duff right now, I'll be honest with y'all. I wish I had a twin. That's fun. Let's see. Let's talk. Do y'all want to do? I can do jokes, or I can just talk to you. Maya, what do you do? You're a tattoo apprentice. Hell yeah. Do you have a lot of pigskin?
No, I just use like the plastic.
The plastic. Oh, true. But if they gave you pigskin, you'd be like, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
True. That's crowd work, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? I am 5'7". Back to that, because like I have a relationship now, but Hinge really hurt my feelings because girls put very mean shit in their bios for like average sized people. Like they try to like get it off. Like they're like, oh, I need someone who can get something from the top shelf for me. And I'm like, bitch, that's anyone with arms, whatever, dude. Also, like, what if I didn't have arms? That's fucking ableist, you piece of shit. It's like, I'm sorry I can't look at it eye level and grab it with my fucking mouth. Like a dumb idiot. I reach. When I reach, I look fucking adorable. Watch this. Now, ladies, imagine that's me standing under you trying to pull your panties down. She heard that. Use them as a parachute to land safely to my feet. Just, woo. And if on your period, I'm like Miley Cyrus in the Wrecking Ball music video. I'm just, woo. That's a Halloween joke. That's a blood Halloween joke. Sorry, you guys hate periods. True. True. Let's see. What else we got in here? Oh, do y'all like impressions? Okay. Here's my impression of the first guy in a hot air balloon catcalling a woman. Y'all ready? Hey, yo, bitch! Thank you. All right. Let's see. Did the car accident thing. She was fine. Okay, I have a question. Does anyone have any wheelchair friends? No? Fuck them, right? Oh, that guy? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Hell no, dude. They're cool. I don't know. I don't like how they're gatekeeping the chair. I don't like how they're gatekeeping the wheel off the chair. Why can't I have a wheelchair just to chill in? You know what I'm saying? Has anyone ever asked that? Has anyone ever asked that? It's not like I'm trying to take it and put it in a handicap spot. That's for Uber drivers. You know what I'm saying? But like, if I have a wheelchair, what's wrong with like, Maya? If you went on a date and the dude showed up in a wheelchair and you're like, oh shit, what are you doing in that wheelchair? And he was just like, just chilling. Would you stay? Yeah, exactly. Because he's not doing anything wrong. He's literally, it's just, people are just assuming that he's in a wheelchair, that he's like stealing VA money or something. He's just trying to go for a stroll. What if you put spinners on it? Is that you have to like pimp it out? Maybe that's it. Like, what if you have a sign? What if you have to have a sign that's like, I'm fine? What if it's just me? Just like, what if I kick my legs the entire fucking time in the wheelchair? Is that okay? How could you get offended by that? You feel me? This is really. I'm gonna talk to Winston Earl Sears about that. Yeah, have y'all seen them YouTube ads for I am speaking? Dude, I can't wait till a local DJ turns that shit into a song. That's gonna be so fucking fire. I am spoos. Dude. I say that shit all the time. I say this to my cat. I'm like, Kim, what do you want to eat? She walks away. I'm like, I am speaking. That shit's so fun. Spanburger though, like it's funny how she's just a nothing burger. Ooh, political commentary. I don't have any jokes about that. It's just, I don't know. I wish like Spanburger would win, but Winston Earl Sears could just do all the press conferences. You know what I'm saying? No? Okay. Is anyone voting? Okay. Did y'all hear about that Jay Jones shit? Those text messages that got leaked? You see how they tried to be like, yo, he said he wanted to kill fucking kids. I'm like, dude, that's pretty fucking cool. That's the most relatable shit as a politician. It's like, yo, I want to kill these fucking kids. I'm like, that's pro-choice, brother. Hell yeah. Come on now. I don't know. Roe v. Wade got overturned how long ago? Like 2-3 years ago? And like somehow pregnancy porn still isn't considered child pornography yet. And it just doesn't make sense to me because I don't think you can have it both ways, Republicans. There's a child in there now getting their first case of shaken baby syndrome. I'm just saying we can only have it one or two ways. We can only have it one or two ways. Either women get bodily autonomy and we can all watch Trimester Ticklers 3 with no worries. No worries. Or Charlie Kirk like was a pedophile. You know what I'm saying? Like he had sex with his wife and she was pregnant. She's a pedophile. Also, you see how that bitch is living her best life right now, bro? Oh my God. The talk about, dude, oh man. And Trump dirty Mac'd on her. Did you see it at the funeral? That was so funny. Did y'all see that dirty Mac hug when he said, Ugh. And then he pointed up. He literally said, hey, she's fine, bro. She's good, dog. And then I used to dirty Mac in high school. So like when one of my like a girl I liked, her boyfriend got detention, I was like, damn, that's crazy. I'd always spend time with you. I'm not in no class by myself. I don't know. Never mind. What's your name in the chair right there? Yeah. Christy, what do you do? How tall are you? Woo! We're gonna do something about this. We got 5'4", 5'9", 5'8", 5'10". Christy, what do you do with that height? Do you ball? Shit! That's the worst thing I hate when tall people say they ball. Because they do. Whenever I walk on a basketball court, I see a tall person. I feel like a groundhog who wants more winter. I just go right back in the hole. That's funny. Like I said, I am biracial. Ooh, it's Halloween, spooky season. Dude, am I the only one who got scared by Goosebumps books? No? Dude, oh my God. I would stop reading the book because I was like, I just can't fucking take it. Dun, 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 dun. That's just a bop. I had something about that. What if I did start freaking out? What if I was like, oh my God, Y'all believe in ghosts? Yes. Yeah? In what capacity? Enlighten me. They're there? Or do you think they're here? Do you think they like my jacket? Hell yeah, dude. I hope they're like 1500s, like dead people, and they're like, what are all these people doing together? That'd be really cool. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna do a little joke here. Let's see. Okay, is anyone here in a relationship? Does anyone here live with their partner? Hell yeah. Is there any weird quirks that they do that you're just like, oh, I didn't know that was gonna be a thing? She bites her nails. Like, does she like leave them all over the house? True. She eats them. Dude, she eats her nails. Who bites their nails and doesn't eat them? That's nuts. That's body litter, dude. What a weird. I do like to do that though when I'm like somewhere I've never been before. I do like to bite my nails and spit it in the woods, and I'm like, I'll be there forever, dude. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get myself through the day. I'm like, there's a part of me at Belle Isle right now getting stepped on. That's what I like. I was gonna do a bit. What was I talking about? The book's closed. Sorry, guys. Maya, what's troubling you? Yeah. Yeah, your partner wearing a Snoop Dogg shirt? Dude, me too. Okay, so my partner keeps wearing the Snoop Dogg shirt. That's crazy. We have that in common. Oh, my God. My partner keeps wearing the Snoop Dogg shirt. But it's only whenever we're about to fuck. And it's weird because it's like, it's almost like I'm Pavlov's dog by it. Like, and I can always tell, you know, 'cause she puts it on. But it's weird because I'll go down on her, and I'm just looking at Snoop just dead in his eyes. I know. And he's like, eat that pussy, nephew. And she's just been running with it for months. You know, it's just not. Like, we tried doing BDSM, and she was like, our safe word's gin and juice. So I was like, what? I was going hard the one night. She was like, ow, ow, bow, wow, wow, yippee. I was like, son of a bitch. I was like, are you about to come? She said, ooh, for shizzle. She started calling my dick Martha Stewart. I know. She gave me a hand job one time, and then she almost bent it because she did this. That's a fun one. Remember when we talked about squirt and it being pee? Wasn't that a fun time? My thoughts? I feel like a journalist when I do. What do you feel about this? When y'all two in the front row, I do feel like this is like a codename Kid Next Door meeting. Like I feel like we're recruiting right now. It's funny. The things that are written in this is so stupid. All right, here's one. Here's an impression of Obama. Or no, here's an impression of God doing an impression of Obama talking to Adam about how he's going to make Eve. Ready? Gotta have them ribs. Hell yeah. That's a win in my book, dude. I was fingering a girl one time. No need for applause. That's fine. No, no, don't. I'm 29. What am I doing saying I fingered a person? I was making love to her with my hands. Ew. But she looked at me and she said, "Is that all you got?" And I didn't know how to take it because I was going so hard. Like it was like I looked like an autistic kid playing piano. You know what I'm saying? And she just made me feel like I was throwing a punch in a dream. You know, it's like, fuck. What a wild question to ask. And is that all? What if I was like, I'm so glad you asked. Just loaded my arm like a shotgun. Turned her into a puppet. I drink water, she squirts. That's good imagery, guys. Come on now. When's the last time y'all flew a kite? Besides the people I flew kites with recently. You go on a date, your guy's like, yo, I'm really into kites. How you taking it? Yeah? What if he's like, yo, you have to run the entire time to like get it up? What if he spazzes? What if he goes on it like how sports bros go on like games that they're about to lose money on? Like it doesn't go up and he's like, fuck! And you have to deal with that on the ride home. You have to be like, baby, it was almost up there. Yeah, right? So stay away from kite motherfuckers, dude. I'm listening. I respect women. Oh, please. It's just a little hobby of mine. I respect women so much I don't watch lesbian porn. Because that's none of my business. What am I going to do? What am I going to do watching lesbian porn? Learn how to eat pussy? Ha! Right? I respect women so much when I see a vagina, I say, hello, Mr. Vagina. Show respect. Bad? Okay, that's fine. We're working it out. This is all. Remember when I was bad at fingering people? That was cool. Let's see. I talked about being biracial, kinda, I guess. I look like this, so being mixed is fun. You know what I'm saying? Because like I didn't learn about racism in like the traditional way. That's a weird way to say that. I learned about racism. Like I remember I was at the store with my dad. My dad was black, and he's dead. Whatever. Not because he's black, because whatever. And I remember I was in the store, and I was very young, and I was acting up, and my dad went to go hit me, and this white lady came out of nowhere, and she was like, "You can't hit kids that aren't yours." So as a child, I was like, "Yo, racism's kind of dope. Save me," you know. And then they called the police, and I was like, "Shit, racism's no." That guy was my ride. Fuck. Thanksgivings are weird. Like, my name's Monty, but my run is Montgomery. I'm named after the capital, Alabama, where my white family owned my black family. I know, Thanksgivings are weird, dude. They're really weird. Because it's like, who's going to cook? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, are we going to make the black people cook for us? But are we going to let the white people cook for us? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like raisin in the sun, raisin in the potato salad. Which one are we going for, y'all? Thank you. Wow. Yippee! You know how much of a prick I feel up here with this little notebook open that just says penis? Like, I'm looking at the word penis right now. Men, can I talk to the fellas right now? Fellas? Oof! Fellas, I think it's time we get more plastic surgery. I think it's time. Have y'all seen Zac Efron lately? Oh, man, dude. If you hated him when you were a teenager, well, look at him now. You'll feel so vindicated. Your girlfriend will never leave you for Zac Efron now. Don't worry. He literally looks like you put Zac Efron in a microwave. It's sad. I know. Anyways, what was I talking about? I hated Zac Efron. Remember everyone hated Justin Bieber because he was a kid who had a dream? Remember that was a thing? Everyone was like, yo, Justin Bieber, 13-year-old, I wish he fucking died. South Park adults were like, yo, here's you getting murdered as a cartoon. And then what happened to him now? What's he doing? He's a father? Pa. Can you imagine? You have to look up people calling your dad gay when he was a kid. Like, not even your grown adult dad gay. They're like, yo, you're how are you even here, little Bieber? Your dad was... Never mind. Let's see. I was a theater teacher. No, I was not a theater teacher. I went to a theater school. Anyone here a thespian? Woo! Yes. I had a dudes in theater aren't cool. The dudes in theater are not cool at all. But I had a male theater teacher, and he was not cool. But he was a good theater teacher, and he was like, he would love you. He would really get a kick out of you. Maya was my favorite student. But he had such an impact on everyone. And he taught for like 10 years at my school. And then my senior year, it turns out that he liked Maya a little bit too much. I know. Maya. How old are you? Well, never mind. You're safe. He was a bad guy. Can someone say what he did? I can't say it. Diddle? Why'd you do it the silly way? Isn't that weird? No, he molested children. Don't call it diddling. Isn't that a weird thing that we did? We made it goofy. That's really wild. Y'all know the term chomo? Maya, come on, dude, get hip. That's short for child molester. You didn't know that? I know. You thought it was like a cotton candy flavor or something. You want to go to Brewster's. Can I get just scoop of chomo? Do the same thing with like CP. They call it kitty porn. How do they do that? I don't. CP, yeah. Child pornography. We're outside. Look, the street's crazy. Epstein files. I think who here likes MMA? Why? It's fighting. I think it's a little gay. Hey, dude, it's two dudes who are like, yo, I'm gonna get really in shape for this other guy. Yeah, they were gay. Those boys were like, yo, you get a kiss from the emperor. Mwah. Thank you for fighting for me. Ooh, you're so tough out there. I don't know. Have you read the MMA rule book? You can get hard. That's not against the rules. Yeah, right? You won't even get disqualified. You just have a new hold to figure out. I don't know. I'm saying I don't want mixed martial. I want my martial arts. Everyone wears beanies with cool color prints on them. Show your beanie. Turn around. Everyone clap for Maya. Look at that beanie. Damn it. Mm-hmm. No theater teacher touching her. Oh, yeah. Anyways, he was a bad guy. He was a bad guy. And I should have knew he was a bad guy because he hinted. When he taught us improv, it was very like, you know what I'm saying? He'd be like, Maya, come to the stage. And he'd be like, Maya, your character you're over 18. So you'd be like 22, but you're like 16. And he'd be like, the setting is we're in love. And you'd be like, oh my God, what the fuck? And he'd be like, first rule of improv. Yes, and. You can look it up. Christy, look it up. Pull out your phone. Look up Guy Wolf, Salem High School. I promise you'll see his big pedo face. And his name was Guy Wolf. Isn't that wild? What a weird name. Because after that, we called him the Big Bad Wolf. Because he'd huff and puff and blow your kid. Yep. Anyone like talking sex? Anyone? Does anyone like talking during sex? I'll pull Belvedere. I don't give a shit. Does anyone back there? Hell yeah, don't fuck me. I don't like people who talk during sex. Because it's like, sex is the coolest thing ever. Like, who is like, yo, you know what would make this better? Investigative journalism. Oh, do you like this? Well, I'm here. This isn't a timeshare. I get asked terrible questions, you know what I'm saying? Like, the worst question I ever got asked is, could you go deeper? I know, it got even worse because after that I read her a poem. I was like, I'll show you why the cage bird sings. I'm such a liar. I'm not giving... If only I gave highbrow dick like that. I give lowbrow Shel Silverstein dick, you know what I'm saying? Just right when I start fucking, well, that's where the sidewalk ends. Okay, cool. I want to go smoke a cigarette. So my name has been Monty Giles. Thank you all so much. Give it up for your host, Emil, and RV8.4. Follow me on Instagram at Monty Giles Comedy. I have stickers and shit. Bye.
Oh, yeah, give it up one more time. Monty Giles. I got it right this time. Yeah, dope. It caught on. Also, second appearance here. If you guys haven't caught on, we do this every month. So come back next month. And, yeah. Get out of this rain right now. We got a little deck right there. There are, like, slits in it, so the rain's still going to come through. So probably just go home. Yeah. We're not kicking you out. Y'all can chill here. Again, if you're going to use the bathroom, use the upstairs bathroom, please. There's a trash can back there. If you want some work in Tekken 8, we'll be running that in the living room right after. No, I'm joking. I'm not joking. You can get this work any day. Yeah, all right. Goodbye.
So that only you can tell it all the secrets and shit. What do you want to tell the stream?
Meow.
That's real. That's real shit. Hey, what do you want to tell the stream?
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I was definitely giggling. I was definitely gaggling. And if you weren't, I don't know, get hip with it. And if you missed some of the jokes, come back next month because